Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Monday again. Hey, Azov. Hey, Peep. Hey, Ivan. Hey, everyone. Welcome back, people. So, let's start with Bitcoin on weekly. Let's make a short live stream. Start with weekly. In my humble opinion, this looks like a rejection for the moment. The weekly candle close here. We pushed in the short reload zone and we rejected. If we'll go on daily, for example, we talked about yesterday. We talked about the 3-bar fractal top there, and you can see, even if you took this 3-bar fractal on daily, you managed to get a 1-to-1. You should be almost risk-free already. I didn't said to short here. I said to wait for a bounce, and I'm still waiting for a bounce to think short. I don't think it's a good idea to short here in the support. That doesn't mean the market could not collapse here. Yeah, it could collapse, but we don't have an advantage. Usually market is bouncing from a support level. Yeah, so for me, I'll be more tempted to wait a little bit more and take a long here on daily, on lower time frame, than to think short now. Short, candle body highs, short reload zone on lower time frame, and so on. Could be a top? Yeah, could be. We'll have a retest? Probably. Not every time, but usually we get a retest, we get a push higher here, and then we break down. Breaking down until where? Next support. So, I don't know. This area. Pretty simple. I'm not saying we'll go lower, we'll make new lows, but you can see this level is untested. 90, 87, it's untested. If we'll go on Bitcoin on CME, you can see we even have a gap here. Yeah, 91. The support, it's similar, the same support we talked about long time ago. This is the support area here. So, for the moment, on lower time frame, I'm more tempted to either wait for some liquidity swap here, either hunt the next W and try to get that bounce, that retest. Just my 2 cents. Okay, let's take a look at Ethereum. No W, no trade kind of idea. We completed the AB equals CD. I saw even Brian looking at the same trend line yesterday in his live stream, and I'm on the same line. Give me a W the other side of the trend line, and I could call it a long setup. For the moment, we had the AB equals CD. We can retest this level, this W here, maybe even deeper. I don't know, 1,650 lower in this area. We can draw a long reload zone, for example, and see where the long reload zone is. Yeah, you can see close to 1,600. Yeah, I'm okay. Well, maybe Ethereum will outperform if I'll see a W the other side of the trend line. If not, I'll just drag my fib, wait for this pump to finish, and then I'll wait in the long reload zone. Okay. So that's Ethereum. Not too many things we can say about it. Okay, let's see the rest of the indicators. Well, nothing special on MACD, nothing special on OBV. No. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Well, not an EM yet, but we have the same 3-bar fractal top here on daily. We confirmed the 3-bar fractal top already. Like I told you yesterday, and for that matter, the entire last week, I'm waiting for an EM. We can form here a inverse head and shoulder, or a head and shoulder actually, not an inverse one. We have a high, a higher high. We have a high, a lower high. So yeah, I could see head and shoulder happening here. So this to be the shoulder, the left shoulder, the head, neckline here, and then another bounce, and that will form the right shoulder. It's a bit too early to call that, but it's there. It could happen, but no YAM, no trade kind of idea. I'll not be aggressive long on altcoins until I'll see an YAM on Bitcoin dominance. I have my spot bags, and everyone, I think we have the spot bags, will be more than happy to see, for example, Bitcoin dominance going straight down. No? I don't think anyone will say, well, I'm upset because in 1 week Bitcoin dominance tested 60%. No? Is anyone here will be upset if that will happen? So I need my YAM to be aggressive long on shitcoins and activate the Holy Grail. Ethereum versus Bitcoin, similar level. Like I told you, strange, ugly, but I could see this as a inverse head and shoulder. Consolidating here and explode all of the sudden, like usually on this chart. Well, some people that they cannot be happy no matter what. Yeah, Sebastian, but I don't think it's the case here in Crypto Traders Arena. Okay, so I could see here outperforming Ethereum. Yeah, why not? I think it's possible, even probable. That pattern looks really nice. Will be too easy? Yeah, looks like, but I still think it's doable here to see a straight up move. I don't want to predict the market, but I could see that. The head and shoulder, ugly as it is, it's complete. We are at the neckline, and I could see the market pushing higher. Well, that's about it. The overview. We'll take a look at Bitcoin on CME. Well, we are not in the short reload zone, as I assumed yesterday in the live stream. We have a gap now above. So we have this one, and we have a new gap now. There you go, another gap. Gap and gap, and another gap. Gap above, gap below, doesn't matter. Huh? I should change this color with green because it's above the price action. That will correspond with the short reload zone if we fill this gap, and everyone will become bullish again. Watch out for this gap. When will get filled? Because we'll get filled. When we'll get filled, everyone will become bullish, and we should be careful here. Okay, let's take a look at ES. Not too many things happened. Well, we'll just drop a little bit. We just dropped a little bit. We are still in the short reload zone. I still think, I don't know if we'll form an EM or something, but a 3-ball fractal will be enough. We'll push higher to take this high here. Yeah, but that will change the structure. I don't know if it will happen. If it will happen, then definitely a mountain man will be a really nice catch if you'll get an entry here. Let's take it level by level and watch what will happen here. Everyone is bullish now, but we are in a short reload zone, and keep in mind the short reload zone is from the high to this low, so the big short reload zone. We should pay attention to that. Okay, total market cap in the same level, total 3 similar. We have some YAMs here. I don't like to see the YAM here. We don't have the YAM on total, but on total 3 we have. YAM in price action, YAM in OBV, YAM in RSI, ugly MACD. I don't like it. So for the moment, if we'll accept above this high, then okay, we have a chance. Okay, that's the overview for today. Shitcoins retested. They are retesting the daily W. We discussed it yesterday. You can see this one already. We have a fill. Decide what you want. Choose your altcoins carefully and try to get that retest of the W. I could go on all of them. They are looking similar. Some strong ones, they will retest the W later. Some weak ones, they retested the W and they are pushing lower, depending on every altcoin. For example, on Dent, you can see we still have a lot of room to push lower to get in the W. And other altcoins, they collapsed kind of. This is not the best W, but if I'll see a W on lower time frame, for example here, no? In the long reload zone, okay, I could think about loading some here or hunting a setup here. But I have to go on 4-hour chart because on daily, well, it's kind of difficult. I'll have to wait too much. But you get the idea. If I'll see Bitcoin stop dumping and going sideways, for example, I could see altcoins starting to perform. That's why I'm paying attention on Bitcoin dominance. Okay? Yeah, not too many people here to sell Menace. You're right. We discussed that. Not too many sellers on altcoins. That's why the altcoins are not dumping aggressively. They are forming the bottom. Almost nobody left to sell. And we can go on the entire list. You can see we dumped in the weekly close and now we are bouncing a little bit and everything is green. Oh, look at that. Everything is green. Well, it's a little bit of green, but that could change pretty fast, people. Remember that today it's Monday, so maybe it's better to wait for clear setups. Okay. Well, TIA, similar, weaker, but is respecting this level. If I'll see a W here in this area, I'll be more than happy to take it. Last week, I told you already yesterday, I dollar cost average again on last chance challenge investment plan. I'm more than happy with what I did. If the market will keep staying here, I'll do the same this week. Why not? Okay, that's the overview on higher time frame for today. Let's take a look at lower time frame. This is the trade we said Friday that will be the last one, the shark on Ethereum. You can see I was doing Capo 1 live stream reviewing the trades for Capo 1 and I saw this or someone told me about we have the trade in and look at the result. Last night in the dump we got a fill, we have a 5.6, not bad. Oh. Okay, if you did it like me and you make it risk-free, well, you don't have 5.6, you have kind of 2.5 or almost 3% or yeah, 3% profit, but it's still a good damn profit. Come on. Over the weekend to make a 3% profit is not bad. And was discussed in the Friday New York session. We talked about that trade. If some people decided not to take it, well, up to them. Okay, people. Now the trade is done. I don't want to do anything here. Looks like we're kind of bearish retesting here and we'll dump more. But I don't know. It's Monday. I don't want to play around. I don't want to fuck around. I want to wait. Yeah, I could do something like this. Take this high and take this low. Okay? And draw a short reload zone again. It's doable. That's a fib pong play. That's a range play. Why not? And you can see we have kind of short reload zone here. So if the market will push here, we can short again. If the market will push here at 78.6 from this range, then we'll say, well, let's play the shark again. So I don't want you to see that level and say, well, I don't want to take it. Shark, it's a good setup. If it's in your plan, take it. Don't think too much. Thinking too much will not make you a better trader. Executing your plan will make you a better trader. Respecting the risk management will make you a better trader. Thinking all day, I should take it, I should not take it. Indecision, that's not good for a trader. Okay? So, if the shark is in your plan, take the trade. Okay, people. Now, that's Ethereum. We discussed it. If the market will dump, not reaching the short reload zone, for example, it will dump in the long reload zone, then I'll hunt a long because it's the long reload zone and you can play the shark long. I'll play it even if I see the liquidity below, I'll still play the shark long. It's my setup and I could get a 2-to-1. Bitcoin. Well, not too many things we can say about Bitcoin here. We had this SFU here when we talked about it. Some people took it, made nice money. I prefer to take the Ethereum. Yeah. We are in the support here. I don't want you to short here. Wait for the market to bounce here for a short. Here you can think for a long if you see a setup. But I don't see a setup for the moment. I don't see even bullish divergence. Nothing. Just sideways. Ugly. No bullish divergence. Nothing. Okay. So no trade on 1 hour. 4 hour chart. Similar. Nothing to do here. I need a bounce to short. Rest of the shit coins, well, I don't suggest to play around with them. You can see they are a bit stronger than Bitcoin and Ethereum. Just a little bit. Yes. You can see we are in a short reload zone. Even if we'll take the high, if you remember, we said that. Let's see. Well, not this one, this one. Let's put the other one. Okay. We are in a short reload zone. And we have bearish divergence confirmed already on RSI on 4 hour chart. I don't see the M yet. Maybe we'll get an M. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, that about it on ES. I'm not trading this one, so. Shitcoins, well, they are pumping a little bit, but you want to chase hype here, for example? No, I don't want to do that. If you want, do it. And if you really want to play something, the strong one, because hype is one of the strongest, I suggest to take Holy Grail and try to play it on 50-minute chart, something like that. What it's about Sui, Afren? Yeah, we bought that $10, Menace. That was a damn good level. When we talked about it, we said blue area, we had a $10 hit. Sweeping the low here was the order where you should put the order. That's why we talked about $10 here. I didn't trade it this one. I just loaded my bags at $10. Okay. Seems like you are new here, Afren. Saying Sui and then saying again Sui, bro, will not help you in this kind of live stream. If you have a request, please ask me the time frame you want. Tell me the time frame. Tell me something, not Sui. I'll look at SUI on monthly chart. I don't think you'll be happy. Different approaches necessitate different time frames and so on. So next time when you have a request, please put the ticker and the time frame. And even if you have, I don't know, an idea, you can say, well, I'm thinking long because demanding in this manner, like I said, I think you are new here. And we talked about SUI yesterday in the live stream. Yeah, don't fucking chase here. This is the long reload zone. This is the W retest. It's stronger than the rest for the moment, but that will make me trade against this YAM here and I don't know, chase the market. Nah, could go higher. Yeah, okay. Not even for a AB equals CD play. I don't have it here. I don't have enough reasons here. If you don't see the YAM, well, you can see it here. Maybe not the best time frame, but if I'll put, for example, 4-hour chart, look at the YAMs here. So I want to trade against this pattern here, this structure here. Nah. We confirm the YAM, head and shoulder, call it whatever you want, and we are bearish retesting it. This is my area. Yeah, long reload zone, $2.5 and lower. If the market will push higher, well, so be it. I don't have an entry. We don't chase the market in Crypto Traders Arena. Sorry. We just don't do that. Okay. So that's about SUI. On the 4-hour daily chart, nothing. Well, if you want to play 1 hour, I have a tool for that. 50-minute chart. You can see not on even on 50-minute chart we don't have any entry here. Well, it's barely getting bullish here on Holy Grail. 5-minute chart probably, yeah. You can see. 5-minute chart, you can wait for an entry and you can scalp. But you are a scalper? I don't know if you are a scalper. To be a scalper, you need some experience. To be a scalper, you need to be sharp, really sharp. You can call yourself a scalper and a day trader, but that doesn't make you a day trader. Okay. Getting back on higher time frame. I was talking about hype here. Well, yeah, could push higher. Holy Grail is the key on lower time frame. If it's strong and you want to hunt long ideas, well, hype is one of them. I'll chase hype here. Nah, sorry, it's too late for me. Rest of the shitcoins, they are not doing anything special. Yeah, Tau is holding pretty nice here. Pretty nice, but has the same fucking pattern. I will chase it here? No. Monday morning? No. Definitely not. If it will pump, let it pump without me. I don't have to be in all the trades possible. No. I will select my entries. Really careful. I want to have a clear advantage when I'm risking my money. Okay. That being said, if you have requests, I'll be more than happy to take a look. Render. Oh, okay. Let's see what Render has for us. You can see daily chart. Yeah? You ask me about 4-hour chart, I'll look at daily. Why? I want to see the overview. And the problem with the Render here has a nice W here, but equal lows. I don't enjoy that. You have this big YAM here. So it's kind of, I think we'll consolidate a little bit more. But let's zoom in. Let's see what we have. Well, this big YAM will produce a trend line. No? Couple one people. Jade and everyone else. Yeah? This trend line is confirmed here. At this level. Okay? Now, W completely the other side of the trend line. This one, this big one, is not completely the other side because you can see it's in the trend line. Even for an LJ, we need another clear W. Chasing here for me looks like I'm chasing the market. If you are a day trader, scalper, okay, you can activate Holy Grail, but it's risky. I don't recommend it. If you want to play a classic setup on, I don't know, 4-hour chart or something like that, well, first let's draw the long reload zone. Well, this is the area, 3.5 and lower. A little bit lower than you see on the market. I don't see bearish divergence on OBV. I don't see bearish divergence on RSI, but MACD has a bearish divergence already confirmed. MACD is not the best tool for divergence. It's producing too many and not so reliable, but it's still there. Okay. Some people will say that it's confirmed here. Some people will say it's confirmed here. Okay, it's up to you. But there are some signs that is not so bullish. I don't want to chase. Let's go on 4-hour chart. See what we have. Not a good location for anything. We are too deep in the support here. Let's assume this is a support. Yeah, I could bounce, but I don't see a trade. I don't see a new double. I don't see anything. And look at what we have on 4-hour chart. Okay. What do we have here? This is a higher high, okay? High, higher high. High, lower high. High, lower high. Confirm here. So you have a lot of fucking bearish divergence in the last move up. At least you should stay out. Okay? You are looking for short? Well, find I'm not a fan of shorting here. But if you really want to short, you should find at least an EM. This is the trend line. Okay, you can see this is the trend line. I'll show you the trend line. This is the fee, but we also have a trend line. Look at this W here. That produces a nice trend line. A clear EM the other side. Well, we have one here. And you can see that was a fake out. I prefer not to touch it, I'll be honest. I'll prefer the market to go down and then to long than to short here. But if you see, for example, an SFU, if the market will take this high, something will happen, it will push here. Well, you can attempt a lower time frame, not 4-hour chart, but maybe 1 hour, maybe lower. Attempt a short here. But I'll repeat, I'm not a fan of shorting. If you zoom out on weekly, for example, this is not a good location for shorting. Overall, you are in a long reload zone here. So shorting here is dangerous. It's doable, but it's dangerous. The win rate will be lower and the risk reward is not so great. So why the fuck I should short? Is not better for me to wait, be patient and wait for a long? I'm just saying, it's up to you. I'm not a financial advisor, Lulus. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking, my 2 cents. What you should do, definitely you should do, is to have a trading plan, trading setups, 1, 2, 3 trading setups in your plan, and respect that. That will make you profitable. Yeah. Okay. Any other request? No. No requests? Capo 1 is still open. Okay? So if you want to join us in Capo 1 to learn to trade like us, to be a swing trader, not any swing trader, a consistently profitable swing trader, that's the key, well then you can join Capo 1. It's cheap. It's a lot of work, but if you want to learn, nothing I can do about it. You have to put the time and effort. Okay? Capua 2 also is open, but you have to have some experience to be already a swing trader and to sharpen your tools to join Capua 2 directly. If you think you are good enough, well, DM Stefan, he'll test you and maybe he'll accept you directly in Capua 2. But if you are not consistently profitable until now, please join Capua 1. A lot of things to learn. Well, we didn't look at BMX last live stream, Jade. I think we did. So around 4-hour chart, on 4-hour chart here, you don't have a good location. If you think, this is on 4-hour chart, this is the swing low, this is the swing high, not this one. Okay? Take the lowest low. Long reload zone, it's a lot lower. Here you are in a 50% level, which is dangerous. You have some support here. I'm not saying the market could not bounce, but it will bounce a little bit here and then will dump. So I don't have a good location for 4-hour chart. Okay? Just not good enough for me. AB equals CD? Possible. So if you have the AB equals CD in your plan, Jade, okay. Take this W. You don't need indicator confirmation. You don't need anything. Okay, so for the AB equals CD setup, if you have it in your plan, if not, you can see below 33, above 66. Okay, let's clone this one. And then let's put the CD part. There you go. So taking this W and hunting, the win rate will be lower, but the risk reward is making the difference. 11 to 1. So if you take this one, okay, AB equals CD, the target is all the way up here. I could see that. But not a general setup, nothing else, Jade. And by the way, 1-hour chart. I already posted and I already told you in the couple one. But if you asked, I'll tell you here. You said a bullish divergence here. Well, this is not a bullish divergence, Jade. Why? We have a high and higher high here. Okay, if we had a high and a lower high, a lower low, sorry. You have a low and a lower low and a low and a higher low, then yeah. But you have the same, you have an indicator confirmation here, but not divergence. Okay? So this is not a bullish divergence. This is a bullish divergence. But again, long reload zone from here. And you don't have a location. Okay? So please be more careful, because I think you know what a bullish divergence looks like. You just didn't pay attention to see that you have a higher high here. Sorry. What the fuck? A lower, a higher low here. So if you had a lower low, then okay. But now, this is an indicator confirmation here. W in price, W in RSI, okay. And that will help you if you have the AB equals CD setup. By the way, this is a good setup if you want to take it. The win rate is not as big, but the risk reward is compensating. So copy link and I'll post it here. Maybe someone wants to see it. And I'll even post it on the chat, on general chat. Okay, let's see the last one. BB on daily. Yeah, that's the last one. BB daily. 1 day. Yeah, you have something there. W, daily W retest. If you want to take the setup or not, Andrei, it's up to you. Good level to dollar cost average. Good level to use little old lady. But if you use dollar cost average and use little old lady, you don't need a stop loss. Your risk will be to 0. Different risk management approach. But I could see here, well, you had a clear W, breakout and retest. We'll retest a bit deeper, we don't know. but we just had an entry and we have bullish divergence already in all three indicators. I think you asked multiple times about this one, Andre. So there you go. Again, another setup to take if you want to take this one. But careful, total risk. Yeah, I don't want to see 10 trades on the same direction, on the same time frame, and you tell me that you respect the risk management. Yeah, dollar cost average here, it's a good idea, Andre. And for you, it's perfect. You don't have time to fuck around with setups. You don't want to fuck around with setups. You are not a day trader. You're not even a swing trader. You love to invest. Position trading kind of idea, or investing. And you are profitable with that. Good job. Keep going. I don't think you want to become a day trader for life. I think you love your job. So, why not? Keep dollar cost averaging, keep respecting the investment plans, and you'll be okay. You know the drill. We talked about years ago. And I think you have good results considering the market conditions. Yeah? When the market will pump, hopefully you'll respect the plan also, and you'll, I don't know, don't sell too early. Okay, people, that's the last one. 40 minutes speaking by myself here. It's Monday. Remember that. It's Monday. Monday high, Monday low. Tomorrow maybe we can trade. Let's talk about a little bit about the calendar. Wednesday is dangerous. Today we have PMI. Okay, that should keep us out a little bit. But Wednesday, interest rate decision, FOMC, and all the good things. Stay the fuck out Wednesday. Take a day off. Do something else. Okay? So, if you are a position trader, okay, you have this trade here. I recommend to take it on spot. If you want lower time frame, you saw that we posted the other trade, AB equals CD from Jade. So Jade, yeah, it's AB equals CD, but definitely not a general setup there. Okay? Okay, people, let's call it a live stream. If you are not on Discord, join our Discord. We have a free part where we're posting different things, and that will help you. You just need to go and get verified. Just click a button and you'll get free access for most of the channels. Well, if you want to become a VIP, this is the last day of registration for VIP. So fast, go and DM Stefan and take your place in VIP. Okay? Tomorrow morning we'll close the registration for VIP, no exceptions. You know the drill. And you'll have to wait 1 full month until you'll be able to join. Okay, people, let's call it a live stream. See you in the New York session. And if not, tomorrow morning we'll do the same live stream. Bye-bye.